Hello, my second decan Scorpios who are born from the 2nd of November to the 11th of November. You are known as the Pisces Scorpios. Now, you have a lot of Piscean-like qualities. You may find that Pisces individuals are drawn to you, and you yourself may also be drawn to a lot of Pisceans. Now, this is going to be your reading for May 2022, just about to say April there, but some of the energies from April may have carried over for some of you, but let's get cracking on with your reading. Okay, so the first card you have for the first week, we have the Two of Swords. You're definitely going to be blocking others out, is what I'm picking up. You know, there is a strong emphasis of you wanting to cut others off. This could actually mean some of you may have like Libra in your chart, but I feel there's an energy of you trying to balance out whether or not someone or specific people are the right people to be around you, the Two of Swords. And I feel that I'm hearing temptation. There may have been some sort of temptation with maybe a particular, activity that you partook in, or you and a group of people or two people or one person may have had some sort of falling out, some sort of disagreement, and it's almost like in the first week of May you're saying enough is enough. So in the first week, you could find that there's a severing of communication between yourself and another person, and this could also be coming from someone else. This could be coming from another person acting this way towards you. But I feel like for some of you, this could also, it's a general reading, but this could also represent that you may have been seeing someone and I'm hearing that Ileasha song, The One I Gave My Heart To. So for some of you, you may have being intertwined with a specific individual, and you may have felt as though before you get in too deep, you want to cut the situation off because you can feel your feelings are rising. Or in the past, you may have said to this person, I'm in love with you, or this person may have said that they're in love with you. There was something around this, but there's some sort of blockage that's going to be occurring in the first week, and we are going to be experiencing Mercury retrograde, so that could be a thing for you in the first week. I feel I think we're in the shadow periods, but I feel like you are definitely blocking someone out, or a way of being out, or someone could be acting this way towards you. This person may have a Libra moon, or you could have a moon in Libra, and I feel that you're not going to be giving of yourself to someone anymore. So if you were in a sexual relationship with someone, you may have felt as though it wasn't going anywhere. This person is not sincere. This person is not giving their heart to me. So there is an energy of you shutting shop in the case, like, no, either we commit, or we don't move further. Or you could just be saying entirely, I don't want to sleep with you anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to contact you anymore. I don't want you contacting me anymore. So there's definitely an energy of you closing yourself off, protecting yourself as well. Second week, we have the Seven of Cups. So when I saw this initially, second decan Scorpio, I thought to myself, you could be trying to, I'm hearing escape. You could be trying to, I'm hearing flee as well. So there's something around you being maybe addicted to a specific person, or a person is addicted to you. But there could be addictions that is in the midst of all of this reading, and this could be the thing in the first week. For some of you, you're trying to cut down maybe on your drinking. If some of you drink, you may have felt in the past that your drinking may have been getting out of hand, and whoever you were associating yourself with, you may have felt as though they were bad company. And I feel like in the first week, you could be cutting these people off, only to find, that in the second week that these people may rear their head again. So there's an energy of temptation in the second week. This could be temptation in regards to you know, like your friends, for instance, may know that you're trying to get off a specific, you know, type of way of being. So like I mentioned before, it could actually be alcohol, right? And you may have decided that in order for you to be sober, you need to detach from these people, you need to remove yourself. And there is an energy of these individuals, because the Seven of Cups does represent Neptune, and Neptune is all about dreams, illusions, deception, as well as fantasy, you know. And there is an energy of these individuals trying to lure you back into an old pattern, because I'm feeling quite hazy right now for some reason with the Seven of Cups. So there is an energy of them trying to tempt you in some way. So I feel that Spirit is basically saying, you know, wake up to the reality of the situation, wake up to what's actually happening. Maybe they don't want you to, you know, transform yourself out of this pattern because they are stuck and they can't get themselves out of a certain way of being, but they see within you that you are trying and that you can. So just be mindful of who you have around you. Also with the Seven of Cups, I feel that this could also be that love interest. If there is a love interest that you are, you know, putting your foot down to, this person could come in and try and sell you a dream with the Seven of Cups. In a work situation, this could also represent that you have many options. You know, some of you could be creatives, some of you could, you know, be painters, directors, some of you could be, you know, launching a new online platform, and your focus will be on your creativity in the second week. I also feel that, you know, I'm hearing artists, some of you could have your paintings looked at, you know, by important people, or the general public are seeing your work for the first time at an art gallery is what I'm picking up. And for some of you, you may find therapy through art. You may find therapy through going to art galleries as well, and definitely expressing your creativity. In the third week, we have the Six of Swords. So this is about healing. This is about moving forward. And again, I'm picking up someone has either, I definitely feel there's like maybe a moon or a Mars in Libra. Or you can have you yourself or the person you're connecting with, but this is about moving forward, you know, away from troubled, you know, situations, people, etc. Or definitely there is a way of being. With the Six of Swords, I do feel that some of you could definitely be in recovery, and there is an energy of remaining focused, and some of you may decide to see a therapist to help you on your journey. And you know, through seeing this therapist, they could explain to you that, look, you have to break these patterns, you know, maybe you have to leave these people, or what is your trigger. There'll be a lot of things that you'll be looking at to see what triggers you to either run back to a specific person, to go back to a specific group of people, or be in a specific way of being. And this is about you finding your triggers and moving forward and not looking back. And this could be with the help of a therapist, is what I'm picking up for some of you. Or some of you, this could be a family member. This is someone that you trust. This could be a close friend that may have been through the same experience that you went through, or someone that's always had your back. So there's definitely going to be support in the third week, is what I'm picking up. And this could also mean support in regards to this person that you have cut off, because there is an aftermath to this energy of cutting this person off, right? Because you may have really felt for this person, but it's almost like you closed yourself off towards having any deep emotions to this person, because it's like you may have felt that if I express how I feel, this person may take the mick out of me, you know, because I'm not seeing any signs that they feel the same way. For some of you, this could simply mean that you could be quite fearful, or you could have been quite fearful in regards to allowing a person to know how much you care about them, despite the fact that you like them a lot. And you could be working through a therapist with uncovering, why do you suppress your emotions? Why do you hide your emotions? You know, there is an indication here of you trying to distract yourself in the second week, and maybe trying to talk to other people so that you don't have to confront your emotions, your fears. And there's an energy of you having to confront your emotions and fears, and seeing, you know, I actually do have feelings for this person. I'm going to actually express how I feel. Okay, so in the fourth week, we have the King of Cups. So this represents that this is more your energy, because it's Scorpionic to me. You may feel mature and confident in your approach to express how you truly feel towards another person. You may say, look, I do have feelings for you, or someone could be expressing themselves towards you. This is someone that you may have felt held back in regards to how they actually felt. Or you may have been giving someone an ultimatum. You may have felt that your partner was overindulging in the senses, especially if things get to a bit of a head in the second week. Excuse me, Scorpio 2nd Deacan, because there is a strong emphasis here of, you know, you could be in a relationship with someone in and out, and this individual may, you know, always be intoxicated, and it, you know, the first week you may put your foot down and say, look, either you get help for your addictions, or we are over. You know, there's the energy of you shutting down emotionally, and maybe unfortunately in the second week this person relapses or something, or this could actually happen to you. But I feel like if it does, it's mainly because of the people that you are around, because there are specific people that are trying to lure you back into a way of being. So it's very important to remove yourself, you know. And for some of you, this isn't a full-blown, you know, situation that is out of hand, but you know, Spirit is saying if it continues this way, it could actually get out of hand. And this could also mean addictions to this individual. You know, there is someone that you may feel drawn to, because this connection does lead to some sort of fantasy like connection, or fantasy like energy that you both create with each other. And in the second week, it does show that some of you may go back to this person without this person revealing how they truly feel. So you're still left in the dark, because it's almost like you could be holding on to a potential of how a person could be if only they opened up, you know. But I feel that there's someone that may come in, like a friend, or you may see a therapist, and they're gonna, you know, unpack and uncover certain aspects as to why you reacted in certain ways, and you're almost gonna, I feel, remove yourself from this person, because it's gonna be you expressing yourself, pouring out your heart after a long time of repressing yourself. This person may come towards you in the last week, because there will be energy of you stepping back, is what I'm seeing right here. Or you could, you know, express to this person how you truly feel. So let's take a look at the advice cards for the Two of Swords, please. What's the advice for the Two of Swords for my 2nd Deacan Scorpios who are born from the 2nd of November? November, please. What's the advice card? Law is not justice. Rules that are not fair, number 3. Yeah, because this is like, even reading that card, this is like, and we've got another card here as well. This is like Libra. This is like the Justice card for me. And even the Two of Swords have that Libra-esque energy, that Justice card energy. But this card came up in the reverse. See how she's balancing the scales in the upright. You turn that around, you know. So this is basically saying that there's no communication. You felt, or you may feel like something is unfair in the first week. You may feel like things are not going in your favor. And I feel like it's in regards to matters of love with a particular person. But, you know, Spirit is saying that, you know, if you have refrained from communicating with an individual who you feel confused by their actions, then, you know, you're doing the right thing, because maybe in the past you may have kept, you know, given to the situation. This person did all the taking. You were initiating everything, maybe meeting up, maybe the phone calls, etc. And this person was doing all the taking. And Spirit is saying that maybe it's time for you to take a step back and, you know, give to yourself, and, you know, see how this person is, or see what this person will do once you take a step back. See this person's actions as opposed to you always doing the same thing. So this is a time for you to focus and practice self-care as well, and try not to worry, because there's an energy of anxiety here, of wondering what will this person do if I don't communicate with them. It's that anxiety. But Spirit is saying try not to focus on that. Focus on yourself. Focus on what you can do as opposed to what you can't do. And you also have forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. 4 and 1, which is 5. Yeah, so I definitely feel that you may have kind of lost yourself with this person. Forget who you are. You know, you are called to really focus on yourself, because there is an energy of you just, you know, focusing on this person and not really focusing on how you felt about the situation, your wants, your needs, etc. And this is why your spirit is calling for you to take a step back and, you know, not pour too much onto a situation, because during that time you may have been forgetting who you are, you may have been forgetting your hobbies, your likes, you know, what you wanted to do. And, you know, it may have triggered something within you, because maybe in the past you were in a similar situation and you may have felt that because you didn't, you know, react in a certain way, things went a different way. So you don't want to make the same mistakes with this person. But Spirit is saying don't lose yourself within this connection. And this could also mean also a group of friends as well. This could be someone from your neighborhood. This could be someone, it could also be family members for some of you. You know, don't forget who you are. You know, if you want to do something and everyone is not in agreement, it's okay to stand out. It's okay to be a leader. It's okay to walk alone. Okay. Choices. Yeah. Feeling blocked and restrained. Number 6. So I'm definitely feeling, if these are like friends or colleagues or something, these are like hidden enemies. There's someone that's a hidden, I'm not saying all your friends are hidden enemies, Scorpio. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying where these people are, the 6 to 7 people, these people are hidden enemies. And this is indicating that, you know, with this choices card, that you may feel like, I don't know what to do. I'm at a crossroads. Do I leave the connection, or do I give to this connection which is emotionally depleting me? You're feeling blocked. And the Spirit is saying if you keep continuing doing what you were doing before, you are going to feel trapped. You are going to feel blocked. There's not going to be any forward movement. So the best thing to do is focus on you and focusing on bettering yourself, because even if you look at her face, she doesn't even look happy, you know what I mean? And you could be feeling like this, and the only way to free yourself of this feeling is to start focusing and giving back to yourself as well, and start, you know, being there for yourself, showing up for yourself, caring for yourself in the way that you used to before this person consumed your mind, and, you know, not listening to what your friends say and trying to lure you back into patterns that you're trying to untangle yourself out of. So let's see, 7 of Cups. Clarify 7 of Cups for my 2nd Deacan Scorpios, please. Okay. You saw that it came out upside down. We are all mad here. Everyone is a little different, 2 and 3. Yes, there's definitely an energy of, you know, I feel like these people live in your neighborhood for some of you. Well, this could be siblings as well. Definitely there's going to be an energy in the second week of maybe some sort of gathering or get together, and, you know, despite what people know about you and what you're trying to achieve, there's going to be an energy of trying to lure you back to old patterns. So just be quite mindful. The Spirit is saying some of the people, you know, that are going to be pushing this agenda, there's an unstability with them anyway. These people could actually be addicts, and, you know, that's why Spirit is saying try and remove yourself from these people as well, because they could be very deep into, you know, whatever they are into, and it's best that you are not associated with them. Investigate, look closely, ask questions, think before acting. Yeah, so you definitely have done the homework on these people. And I feel more so it's not a situation of you investigating. It's more of a case of you being around these people, you knowing the types of, you know, scenarios that occur whenever you guys always hang out. And, you know, Spirit saying it's not for your higher good to be around them. You have dreams and aspirations. You have other things going on in your life. And for some of you, you try to help this person or people. You've tried to show them, you know, a different route. Like, yeah, it's okay to have fun, but not when it takes over your life. You're all for having fun, but not when it, you know, gets too messy and it takes over your life. But these people, the only way that they will change is when they want to make a change, is what I'm seeing right here. And Spirit is saying you need to save yourself. And this could be the thing. Some of you could be trying to save someone from self-destruction, is what I'm picking up. And, you know, it's good to do that, but at the same time, you have to save yourself as well. Because I'm looking at the card, we are all mad here in investigate. So it's like these people are trapped in some sort of toxic cycle, and they're deep into it, and, you know, they have to say that they want to get out of this cycle. And I feel like you'll be moving away from whoever these people are, because it's just going to be too much. in the second week. It's going to get overwhelming for you. And this could also be this person that you're invested in. And this could also be you, right? There's going to be a change here. And it's almost like you're going to see, if you continue on a specific path, your life's going to go a specific way. And there's energy of moderation now. So before things get too, out of hand, you may seek help. Okay, you are rare and you are free. There's not many like you. 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So there's definitely an energy of you freeing yourself here. So seeing something for what it is, seeing how your life could pan out if you continue in a certain way, if you continue hanging around certain people. I want to be queen, starting your sovereignty, declaring freedom, passing the test. So yeah, you're definitely going to be freeing yourself from, this feeling, this energy, this person, these people, because you will be reclaiming back your power, and I feel like whoever you're hanging around, there's a low self-esteem that they have, and they're not afraid to drag anyone down with them. And you are going to come to a realization of what it is, what is happening, and you're going to free yourself from that. We also have keeping up, immense effort, advance, number 4. Now, yeah, it's like you will feel it doesn't matter if I'm related to this person or if I've known this person since childhood and they're like family, their lifestyle does not align with mine. I will love them from a distance. And in the past, you may have, had a tendency to try and keep up with whatever they were doing or whatever, the group of friends or family members were doing. But now you will realize in the second week that you don't have to give up. You don't have to keep up. You need to focus on your goals. And, in order to do that, you've got to put you first. Clarify 6 of swords for my second deacon Scorpios, please. Okay, let's see. Okay. Lead the way, be a leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. 1 and 2, lead the way. Yeah, so I feel like by you removing yourself, Spirit is saying that you're actually going to be leading others to, you're going to be leading others to actually help themselves, because there's an energy of them, whoever these people are, like using you as a crutch, and it's okay to help others, but then other people have to help themselves. And it's almost like you will help these people to a certain extent, and then they will just go back to their same old ways. This could actually be you even helping a friend get over a toxic relationship, and you're giving them the advice and the help, etc., and then they just run back to the person that they were crying over and stuff. And it can happen, these are the things that can happen. But this is like, by you removing yourself, you're going to show this person, okay, I have to stand on my own 2 feet. This may have been occurring for like 13 years, for some of you 3 years, 1 year, and you're seeing no change. And you don't want to, be a crutch to this person. Like, when things are good, they go to the person. When things are bad, they run back to you and complain. And this is what the scenario may have been. And also, if you are trying to release yourself from a certain way of being, by you removing yourself, or by you, tackling the issues you feel that you're facing, you're actually helping others as well. Like, okay, if Scorpion second deacon can do it, I can do it too. Be a leader, show others how it's done. You can help others. And, Spirit is saying, I feel this could be someone else's energy. You could be helping a friend in the second week. So this person may be coming back in with needing help for, some sort of addiction or something. And this could also be a current partner as well. And you could actually refer them to see a counsellor or a psychologist, is what I'm picking up. Or you yourself may decide to see one in the 3rd week. Now, let's take a look at the 4th card. I'm intrigued to see, okay, what is the 4th card there for my second deacon Scorpio, please? Okay, do not drink poison. I don't choose the cards, second deacon to Scorpio. Do not drink things you know are bad for you. So yes, and look, it's the King of Cups, and he's got a cup. So there's an energy of, just being quite mindful in the last week as well, because So even if, okay, Scorpio, second deacon, I have to say this mindfully because I don't want to trigger anyone. If you are feeling like an addiction is getting out of hand, there are resources out there that can help on the internet or with your GP. We call it GP in England, meaning your doctor. You can speak to them and they can refer you, or you can find your own. You can self-refer yourself before it gets out of hand, because there is an indication here of, just, and this could be someone else that you're connected with. This person could just, it's almost like you've tried to help them, and then in the last week, this person lacks confidence as well, and they are on the path of self-destruction. Not to say they can't get help, but there is an energy for some of you that this person will try and fight this addiction that they have, or this could be you again. Third week sees someone, yourself or someone else, going out there trying to get help, and it's just saying do not drink the poison. The Cheshire Cat is here again, indicating that you could have friends. Specifically, it could be a Scorpion person, another Scorpion, Sun, Rising, Mars or Venus, that may try and entice you, so just be quite mindful for that. And they could try and entice you by words. You may even work with this person as well. You may normally go out for a drink after, but Spirit is saying don't go out for that drink. Even if they invite you after work, go home, chill out with other friends that don't overindulge like this person does, or these people do. And I feel like for some of you, you'll get to that point where even if you felt, you know what, this is getting out of hand, you will be able to balance out, your indulgence as well. Because there's going to be like a niggling feeling of, I've got things to do. I really got things to do. And if I go down this path, I'm not going to be able to achieve the things that I want to achieve. And it's also a thing of, some of you could gain a new job and you want to make the best impression. So if you overindulge, they may invite you out, then you don't want to act in a way that you don't recognize. So there is going to be an energy of you being quite reserved in how much you take on, how much you drink and how much you don't drink. Remember, you are the deacon of Pisces, right? And Pisces are ruled by Neptune. Neptune is all about, fantasies and escapism. And, part of escapism is indulging, etc. But to a limit, and you may have felt this is inhibiting my creativity. This is blocking my creativity. This is blocking my growth. This is blocking me from doing what I want to do. And there's the energy of you just having more control over your indulgence, I should say. But for some of you, this is someone that, I feel may grow in confidence to say to themselves, I need to stop now. And I'm not saying they're going to stop entirely in May. That would be great if they did, especially if they have a problem. But this is more of like having more of a controlled outlook and being more in control. Because I feel like they felt out of control. This is why they self-destructed, but this is like having more of a control, having more self-love, having more confidence in what they want to achieve, and knowing that if they do too much, they won't be able to achieve what they want. You also have follow the white rabbit, curiosity doesn't want me to speak, meets opportunity, number 3. Yeah, so there's going to be an opportunity for you to go out with someone. So some of you may connect with, like, this could be some workmates, and it's going to be a test to see if you could have been a person that always, how can I put it without being disrespectful, Scorpio? You could have been the person when everyone goes out, you drunk the most, and everyone said, oh, Scorpio second deacon, they can handle their drink or whatever. And it's almost like that was a name that, or that was an image that that was a role you were playing for some time. And it led you to feel empty because you realize this is not who I am really, This could also mention that someone could also, this person that may have been in and out and not really sharing their emotions, they might pop back up, or they may call, they may try and entice you again, because there is a very seductive energy about this person. They may see that you've gained confidence, and because of this they may try and lure you back in. It's quite manipulative energy, so Spirit is saying let's be quite mindful because you've come so far. Don't drink poison, don't listen to what this person has to say because it's not sincere, and this person has energy to keep you entrapped as well. It's especially through manipulation, through speech is what I'm picking up with this person. They may have like a Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, conjuncting their moon or their sun, or their Mercury may be conjuncting your sun. So they may have a way with words, and that's not a bad thing, but it depends on who has that placement and what they do with that actual placement. You know, so this person may try and lead you back down a path of confusion and distraction, but for some of you, this individual will, you know, from you taking a step back, they're going to start working on their, you know, their ways and gaining more confidence and having more self-respect for themselves as well. That's what I have for you, second deacon Scorpio. I wasn't expecting that. I wish you all the best. Take care of yourself.